Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I am smoking a very, very special La Flor Dominicana Ligero, but this is the TCFKA M. What does that stand for? The cigar formerly known as Mysterio. So yeah, this bad boy, it looks beautiful. I mean, it has some cool wrapper, really beautiful design, and it's supposed to taste really good too. So let's jump into it. Before we get into it, I want you to see this really beautiful, the way that they made this thing. Look at this like little ball at the end. I don't know what you call that, but that thing looks nice, very beautifully made. Look at that. It is a special cigar review video. The reason being, we're supposed to have, we'll see, but there's supposed to be a rocket launch here in Boca Chica, which is here in Texas. Obviously, it's Star Base out there in Boca Chica. Hopefully we can see it, and yeah, it'd be pretty cool. So this bad boy has an Ecuadorian Oscuro and Sumatran wrapper, and it's a Dominican filler and binder. So I'm not too sure how we're gonna cut this bad boy. We're just gonna try her out and light her up, baby, because this is a beautiful cigar. I've already shown you a couple times, but look how beautiful and oily that wrapper is. This bad boy is freaking gorgeous, man. This is about a $20 cigar, so it's not a cheap one, but you know what? I think this is a special day with a rocket launch. It's worth it. Let's get into it, baby. I don't even know where to cut this. We'll try right here first. Nope, definitely need to cut more. That's a nice, beautiful draw test, baby. Let's light her up. First few puffs in, baby. Nice and sweet. So far, it's sweet, like with kind of raisiny sweetness. That's about it so far. So LFD on their website, it says make sure you eat before you smoke the cigar. So I'm guessing it's going to be pretty heavy. So far, I don't feel the heaviness, but we just lit it up, so we're gonna see. Let's see, maybe once we get to the first third here, get into it really, and maybe it'll start giving me a little more. But right now it's kind of sweet and kind of like, it's good, but it's like, there's not a whole lot to it yet. As you can see behind me, you got these boats. There's a bunch of boats going out there to go see the launch. I'm gonna be watching for that while I'm doing the review here, and hopefully we get some good footage, because they just built this huge, like, I don't know, it's going to be a nice basketball court next door at the park. However, they kind of take away my view of the freaking rocket, baby. That's okay. This is a nice view. I still have what's behind me, right? That's the most important view. But we'll see here in a little bit. Hopefully we can see that whole rocket launch, baby. We have about 25 minutes until the rocket launch, so we got some time to talk about this cigar. So far, like I said, it's got some sweetness. It's got a little bit of pepper, but it's not like boom, you know, it's like there's a little bit of pepper there. I was expecting a lot more, to be honest with you, especially on the pepper. I was expecting it to be like, you know what I'm saying? Real heavy. I'm not getting it yet. Maybe once we get past the first third, but that doesn't really make sense to me. I don't know. So far, it's a decent smoke, but just a little bit of sweetness. There's not a whole lot to it yet. So like, as you saw me retro inhale, if it was super peppery, that would have burned my nostrils, but I wouldn't say this is super peppery. I keep going back to that because that's what they said it's supposed to have, a lot of pepper in there. It's just, there's a hint of pepper. I guess I was just really expecting that pepper. I forgot to think about the flavors, but I am getting some kind of whiskey barrel flavor, a little bit of vanilla, That sweetness, I think, goes along with that vanilla. A little bit of raisin, maybe like even like dried fruit a little bit. And yeah, it's not as intense as I thought it was going to be. And I'm kind of a little bit bothered by that. But hopefully it gets a little bit more intense as we go, because I was expecting like, boom, baby, you know. But it's a really tasty cigar. It just doesn't have as much as I thought it would. So, yeah, it's good. So far, so good. Especially for a $20 cigar. I would have expected a little bit more out of it so far. But, like I said, maybe it's just his first little piece here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I will say, the burn is beautiful. Look at the ash. Holding together really well. Yeah, it's really nice. Obviously, like I said, it's just a beautiful cigar all together, all the way around. And yeah, La Flor Dominicana, they don't really mess around. Their cigars are really tasty, really good. They have a very similar, or I think it's the same band for every cigar pretty much. Just the bottom changes, whatever it is. We're at like T minus 18 minutes. But I want to give you an update on this cigar. We're close to the end of the first third here. I have a little bit of like weird little shoop, shoop, shoop. The burn, but it's not a big deal. I think it's going to fix itself, just a little funk. But the ash is really beautiful. It's holding together. It's kind of windy out here, so I'm surprised it's not blowing all over the place. So far, man, this cigar, I was expecting so much more. And maybe because I was expecting so much more, that there should have been more. I don't know. It's just, I'm a little disappointed, to be honest with you. So far, this cigar it's kind of mild, and like I said, there's a little sweetness, but that's about it. Like there's not a lot of depth to it. There's not a lot of flavor. It's just kind of like, it's there, it's good, but it's not what I was expecting. Because La Flor Dominicana is one of my favorite cigar brands, and I hold them to a high standard because their cigars are just amazing. Like every cigar I've ever had from La Flor is just powerful, flavorful, just good through and through from start to finish. And this one is just lacking a lot. Like, I'm kind of surprised. I hate to say it, but it is lacking. It does have that sweetness, a little bit of cocoa, a little bit of, like I said, kind of that raisiny flavor, whiskey, just a hint, but there's no pepper whatsoever. Like I don't have any pepper in this. I wanted to say there's little hints of it, but nah. It's just it's almost bland. There's another boat going by. Going to check out the rocket ship launch, baby. But we're going to see that here in about, like I said, 17, 18 minutes. I'm pretty excited about that. I hope this gets better. I really do. I hope it just, like, for some reason, it just takes off and gets intense. But we'll see. I'm going to ash it so it doesn't fall in my lap. We'll go from there, baby. I don't know if I said it earlier, but this is a 7x55 Figurado, and the size is a Perfecto. We're not to the halfway point yet, but we are past that first third for sure. And that ash fell. I didn't ash it, it fell. But it was holding together really well. If I was inside, right, it would have been perfect. I think that thing would have lasted, at least a halfway point. But it was a beautiful ash. I'll give it that. Everywhere I've read about the cigar, it's supposed to be that power, man, but it doesn't have it. And every single little like review or whatever little caption that I've read about it says, eat before you smoke it because it's going to be intense. Maybe when I stand up, I'll be like, woo! But I don't know. I might need to smoke another cigar after this one. That says something about it. I'm a little disappointed. It's still good. It's still a really tasty cigar. But for the price of $20 and then like the hype that's around it, maybe I just got a dud. I don't know. Maybe they just gave me some tobacco that wasn't that intense. I have another one of these that I'm going to try later on. But I don't know, man. Hopefully it gives me a little more in a little bit. T minus 3 minutes. We're gonna put this bad boy down for a little bit, watch that rocket launch, and then we'll get back to it. But so far, I'm almost to the halfway point of this thing, and it's not getting any better, to be honest with you. Same flavor, it is balanced, but I'm just kind of disappointed, man. I'm disappointed all the way through that. I thought this thing was gonna have more flavor, more of a punch, but it's just kind of like, it's there, you know. It's a good cigar, good flavors, but not what I was expecting. I was expecting a lot more, but I don't know. I guess sometimes you just get a dud. It could be just a dud. I want to say it probably is because the Flor Dominicana, they have such great cigars that, I don't know. This one could just be the dud. Is it a dud? All right, we're less than T minus 40 seconds. They didn't stop, so we're gonna see it right past this roof here. So hopefully we can see that bad boy.
5, 4, 3, 2. There it is. Oh!
There it goes, baby. There it goes. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Wow. Ooh, shaking the house, baby. Shaking the whole house.
That's not scary.
Look at that thing, baby. Yeah, buddy. Whoa, shaking the whole house. Look at my windows. That's how much the whole house shakes every time. There it is. Wow. It's still cool every time we see it.
Yeah. I hope they catch it again.
There's the big, that's all the like smoke and stuff that comes from that rocket launch. There's a cloud after it. Here in a minute, it's gonna probably separate and we'll see it. Not probably, it will separate. There we go, I think it's about to separate. Maybe it did already. Oh yeah, look, it did separate. I think it's coming back down. It's hard to see on camera, but there's two separate things. I think the rocket's coming back down, the booster. So just separated. Come on, baby. There you go.
Here we go.
I think that little dot right there is the rocket coming back down. I don't know if you can see it. Ah, there it is, there it is, there it is. Hard to see, I kind of lost it. There it is, there it is. Look at it go down, look at it go down. Whoa, they're catching it over there. Or it's catching somewhere. Wow. And that's it, baby. Can't see anymore. Where it went down is that way. I think they probably caught it on a boat or something, because where they usually catch it, where the chopsticks are, is over there where it launches from. So, I don't know. That's all we got so far. That was a cool launch, baby. So I got confirmation, I just watched it, that it actually hovered over the Gulf of America over there, and it hovered for like 3-4 seconds, and then it exploded. That's what that big cloud is right there. It was supposed to do that. Supposedly, that's what they said. It exploded and landed in the Gulf of America over there. It's pretty cool. Wow, man, pretty awesome. So that was pretty cool to see. Watch it go up. We couldn't see where it goes from, right? Where it launches from. Well, I guess it's progress, right? We got a nice park that's being built next door. So I'm happy, but at the same time, it took away our view. But we could still see the launch. That was pretty awesome. And then to see where they where I guess the rocket booster or whatever, it separates from the rest of it, came down. It's hard to see on the video. Hey man, what do you expect? I don't have millions of dollars worth of video equipment, but it came down, went over the Gulf of America, exploded. That's pretty cool, man. But yeah, it's awesome to see that launch every time, baby. Back to the cigar. It started burning really funky. I didn't let it go out. I smoked it the whole time, but I'm gonna just relight this. I'm gonna take some of this off, relight it, and hopefully it'll burn better. So there you go. I just kind of took that off and relight it right there, and we'll start it up again. Well, here's my rating of this cigar. My ratings go like this. Down here at the bottom is the F tier. That's like you failed, right? F. A, B, C, D, F. I can't put this down there because without any of the expectations, it's still a tasty cigar, right? C is a mid tier. That's like oh yeah, it was all right, but I wouldn't pay money for it. If somebody gave it to me, I'd probably smoke it, and that's where the C tier is. A tier, and then above that is a special. A is like, man, you made an A on your test. That's the best, right? A/S, that's the best, the tip of the top, the cream of the crop, the best, all you can eat buffet, baby. That's what you want right there. That's every cigar that you want to have. You buy 3 or 4 of them, have 2 in the humidor, smoke one right there, and those are just so good you want to have them, right? Now this cigar, this is kind of a tough rating. I'm disappointed in it because it's Flor Dominicana and it should be better, and because of all the hype. It had a lot of hype, but it just didn't live up to it, right? No pepper, zero pepper whatsoever. It was supposed to be super peppery, flavor bomb. I just didn't get it, man. It didn't happen. So this specific cigar, maybe this one is a dud, but I'm still gonna rate this. Oh man, I feel bad saying it, but it's a C+. You can't even get a B tier out of this bad boy. I would not buy this one again because number one, the price, and number two, it was lacking in every sense of the word. It was just lacking in all the flavor and everything. It was a beautiful cigar. The construction was beautiful. It burned really pretty until the end, but you know what? I fixed it and it's fine. It was just lacking in flavor. And you know what? I stood up. I didn't have a buzz at all. I don't feel anything. It didn't really do that much for me. So that's why I'm giving it a C+. And that C+ is only because it's not bad in the sense of it's not a bad cigar. It's just not great. It's just a little bit better than mid, you know? Oh, that hurts me to say because I love La Flor Dominicana, like I said. It is what it is. Sometimes you get a dud. Maybe this is a dud. Hopefully this is just a dud because I have one more and I hope that one's really good. But if it is, I'll redo this video and I'll give you my full college try. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm disappointed. I'm sad. Take this band off. It's coming off pretty easy, so I'm just going to take it off like that. I can save the whole thing. And yeah, we'll call it a day there, baby. There you have it, baby. C+. That's not really highly rated. That's a disappointment, man. I'll tell you what. I just want to be honest with you guys. This is an honest review, 100%. I can't lie. I can't tell you, you know, this was amazing, blah, 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 because it wasn't. It was just a little bit better than mid. So this is your honest review. But look at this beautiful freaking view. We got to see a rocket launch. We got to smoke a stogie. I got to do a review. It's a good day. We went fishing this morning. It was a great freaking day, man. If you like this video, you like this content, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button, baby. Smash it for me. Do that favor for me. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of this year. We can do it, but only with your help. So please help me out with that. If you've ever smoked this cigar before, please, please, please leave me a comment down below. Please tell me this was a dud. I want to know if it had flavor, if it was good, if it was powerful, if it punched you in the throat, if it punched you in the taste buds. I want to know, because this one did not do that for me. But anyway, beautiful day. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers, baby. I'm out. I'll see you guys on the next one, baby. Yeah, buddy. Woo. Whoop. Out, baby. Out, baby. Out, 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 baby. Yeah. Woo. There's the race of all the boats going back. Well, not all of them, but a good number of boats going back after watching that launch, man. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye, everybody.